at this. Holy crap. It's early. I think I'm back on that grind. It's 5:55. Not that early, I guess. I woke up at 5:30 though, so there's that. Man, there's so much happening. I went to a new fighting gym. That was something. It was fun. It was great. I've been meaning to go there for not too long. I think I told you guys I'm going. I did some sparring. I recorded my sparring with some random guy I met there. He was pretty chill. Actually, I did 2 sparring sessions, but well, they were both with two different people. It was pretty fun. It was great. I like the gym a lot. I think I'm gonna start going there. Looks like both people wanted me to once I said let's record, and they're like, oh yeah, let's record, and they're like, send it to me. So I think a lot of people do like to record their sparring. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna bring my GoPro next time. I'm gonna record. I think I just might have said something. My GoPro stopped. It like quit. Anyways, can you really not see me? Is it that dark? Holy shit. Anyways, so there's a lot of things coming up. I'm gonna start posting my sparring videos. I'm going to, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Me and my friend are probably gonna go to that gym. So in the future, there's gonna be recordings of us in that gym, either training, fighting, like sparring. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I've been posting a lot of shorts, and I've been getting a lot of views. I'm averaging around like 1,000 views, maybe 800 views per short, and slowly they're going up. So I'm happy about that. I've been doing pretty good on those. I'm gonna post more. I got the Puerto Rico trip coming up. You know, it's gonna be in Puerto Rico trip. Is gonna be leaving. I'm leaving the 25th of December. So I'm going to stop posting for a little bit. So I'm going to try to get as much content in. I'm trying to get a lot of clips in so I can record as much as possible. I do have clips ready, I'll try to have as many clips ready for Instagram, TikTok, and yeah, you got to follow my Instagram. I guess I should have said that first. I guess I'll fix this, but I'm going to edit. Okay. Yeah, follow my Instagram, Mr. Producer, double R's on the Mr. Same on TikTok. On my Twitter, it's in the description. It's just Sabs. I really downloaded TikTok. I feel like TikTok is just Goy Slop. I don't like TikTok, but I am back on the TikTok bandwagon. I don't watch TikTok. I try my best to stay away from it. When I open the app, it's just strictly post. And they've been doing pretty good. 200 views. All my videos have been averaging at most 300 views. On TikTok and Instagram. It's kind of weird. They max out around that. So I think once I do the fighting videos, I think those will definitely be able to blow up a little bit more on TikTok and Instagram. Especially I think Instagram will like that type of content. So I think on Instagram, it's going to be fun to be able to post my sparring videos. I think those will definitely do pretty good. Same with on shorts too. I think people are going to love the fact that I'm going to have my camera on a tripod. And it's going to be pretty big. You can see the whole gym. You're going to see us sparring in the ring. So I think that's definitely going to give me a good amount of traction. Yeah, my last day of work is the 22nd. So I'm feeling pretty excited about that. Working hard, posting all these clips, trying to get monetized, trading. I'm working on my brand right now. So we got big things coming. We got big things, man. We got big things. Yeah, I got my brand coming out. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm actually pretty excited for it. Been working on it for a while. It's, you're going to see it start to pop up on the channel. I'm going to be wearing it. I'm going to be showcasing it off. I'm going to want your guys' opinions. But, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm working on those ads, working on everything. Because it's my brand. It's what I'm working on. It's a lot of work. You know, I've done this once, but it was a little different. But I'm excited for that. But yeah, no, big changes, man. And I guess I'm really excited. You know, when I went fighting, it was I think I could feel my cardio start to catch up to me, my lack thereof, because I train on the bag, and I've been spamming my push-ups, and I'll do some biking, and I lift weights, and I go rock climbing for 2 hours on end, and all that stuff. But it does not compare to the fact that you're gonna be punching bags. You gotta focus, cause like it's funny, cause I was doing pad work with the people there, and man, you get tired, and that tired really starts to clog up your brain, and you start to slow down. You start to mess up. You forget the combo. So yeah, it's a lot of work today. Oh shit. So, but I'm gonna get there. Gotta slow down with these cigs. I already did anyways. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, and then today we're gonna get some really cool videos, really cool POVs. Definitely gonna have a lot of clips worthy. I got my tripod for my camera, my GoPro, but I don't think I'm gonna use that as much. I'm actually gonna probably throw the GoPro on my head, and then I'm gonna have my phone on my mini tripod, because there's new set of boulders. There's a new wall right now. Build the wall. There's a new wall right now that they just put up, I think yesterday. It was in my video. You could see that they were doing the construction, and they were doing the setting of the wall. So the setters were putting everything up. It looks really fun. I think there's gonna be some good overhangs. So hopefully they're not like they're not anything above like V5s or anything, because then I probably won't be able to do it. But hey, you never know. Maybe I get some cool videos of me falling, or maybe just some cool POVs. I'm gonna have some cool POVs, some cool third person videos. So if I fall, if anything happens, you guys can see it at every angle. So, but yeah, man, I have a lot of plan. I have a lot of working out to do, a lot of working to do. And yeah, it's getting exhausting. It's getting to, it can get to a person, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's what men do. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, all this working hard. It's talking to my friend. It's like, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't really want a girlfriend. That sounds kind of gay. I gotta explain myself. Because it's like, okay, why would I want a girlfriend? Okay, it's like, for me, I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe there's a woman out there that will, I guess, understand, but it takes a real woman, and it takes a woman that has an open mind to understand, I guess, where I'm coming from, where I come from, how I think, my beliefs. But it's like, okay, why would I want a woman that will nag me, that will try to slow me down? Because a woman will want a man that's fit, works hard, has his shit together, and then that comes at a price. That comes at a price of, for her, possibly lack of attention. Why is this guy running? Oh, he's actually running. I thought it was garbage man. It looked like a garbage man running. Never mind. But a woman will meet you at a certain echelon of your life, and then they will want you to tone it back down for them. But they don't think the fact that the reason that you're at where you are, the reason you're in shape, you look good, you have money, you've been working hard on what you love or whatever, is because you don't let someone hold you back. And a lot of these women will, unknowingly or knowingly hold you back, and it's dangerous, in my opinion. It's dangerous because, one, it makes you soft. Like I was talking to my coworker the other day, and it was about like women not wanting to work, and then it was about like woman's duties, right? So he was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm moving out to with my bro. We're moving in together, and I don't really believe in moving in with a woman. I think moving in with a woman will make me soft. I think it'll make me weak. I think it'll, because you're in your house, you're comfortable, and being comfortable is dangerous. I really do believe being comfortable is dangerous, and you're tired, you really are having this doubt going to the gym. You're going to tell your wife, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, or you're going to tell your girlfriend, I'm going to the gym, and then she's like, no, stay with me, and then it's just that little stay with me, and let's cuddle, let's have sex. It's like, then you have the situation where you're like, okay, honey, I won't go. Or you got this woman nagging at you that, you work too much, and you flirt with all these bitches, and you're fucking all these and it's like, leave me alone. He was telling me like, oh, women want to work. I 100% believe women don't want to work. I don't think whatever a woman tells me, I 100% believe in my heart that deep down she does not want to work. And if she does, it's because of how she was brought up. And she was brought up too much of a masculine way. Even then, I feel like if you treat a woman like a woman, and you treat her how she's supposed to be treated, I think that she will then act like how she's supposed to act. She will act feminine, and she will actually enjoy it, because a woman doesn't want to work. A woman wants to be provided for, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's just how women are. It's just the nature. I think it's the nature of a man to want to provide for his family, to be cared for, and then then the man asks to be cared for, to be not specifically loved, but I think to be shown acts of love. I think a girl can say she loves you, whatever, but I think what's important is not that she loves you. I think it's actually how she acts on that emotion, how she acts on the fact that she loves you. So if a woman says she loves you, okay, then my cookie, I want some cookies. I want some, because I watched this NJF. I watched this clip of Nick, and he was like, what my favorite words that come out of a woman? I made you cookies. I made some banana bread. I made you some steak and some eggs, or I made you some, baked. I made you some grilled chicken with some rice. It's like, thank you, you're the best. I love you. But then if a woman starts nagging you, help me cook, help me clean, be a man, do some stuff. It's like, I'll show you. It's like, these women will try to tell you how to be a man, and they have no idea how it is to live like a man. As a woman, you're born with worth. You're born with, a lot of these women don't realize that they're born, that, women have such an easy life, and they don't take advantage of it. If a woman looks pretty, if she's at least average looking, 5 and above, that she could get with a very good guy, and he will provide for you, and you guys can start a beautiful family, and you don't have to work and whatever. But I think a lot of girls don't realize that because I think of the way feminism has worked out and the way parents raise kids nowadays. It's like, you have to make this much money. It's like, you're a woman. It's like, can you comprehend what that much money is? Can you, do you want that much money, or do you want your husband to make that much money to provide for you, to be taken care of, to be the caretaker of the home? So these women are too much. They're too bossy nowadays. They're too sassy. They're too masculine. And I don't know. It's not appealing. Marriage is not appealing. It sounds kind of. It just sounds like. I don't know. It sounds like the wrong thing to me. It's like thinking me. Like I don't see myself living this normal life of waking up at 8, going to work. Coming back, getting home at 6 or 5:30, and being with my wife, going to the gym. It's like, I don't want to live this normal life, living in the suburbs. I cannot see myself living that life, and I think that's not everyone. I think, settling down for a woman. It's like, I want to marry the woman I want to marry, if I want to get married. Get with the woman I want to be, have kids with her, have the kids I want. But I want to live this life of, like, luxury. I want to be traveling. I want to be, not, like, traveling to explore the country, but, like, yeah, obviously to explore the country, but to be, like, in business meetings and, meeting, connecting with rich people around the world. It's like, the life I want to live is very different to the life that most people want. People just want a comfortable life. I don't really just want a comfortable life. I want a very different life compared to most people, and I think a lot of people think it's crazy, but I think just not a lot of people want it. Not a lot of women want it, because then they're like, You know, like I said earlier, it's like nagging because I'm talking to some girl, or, you know, you're fucking the secretary. That was kind of a joke, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm at the gym now, so time to record. I'm tired, man. I fell asleep at like 1 something, maybe pushing 1:30, 1:45. I don't know. I woke up at 5:30. I'm tired, but I had to force myself to wake up. Sometimes I feel like if I go to sleep at like 11, 10, it's so hard to wake up. If I go to sleep really late, it's easier to wake up. I'm gonna be tired, but it is what it is. So I gotta work out. Gotta do these climbs, record. I think I'm just gonna climb today. Climb, maybe do some. I think I'm gonna do some abs, and yeah, that's kind of it. I got shorts on today, so it's gonna be weird. Look, you see me in shorts. Ow. Holy fuck. How the fuck did you get down from me? Oh. What am I doing? Whoa! Almost kissed that fucking wall. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Coffee and black leather. The prophecy has been complete. Stole that shit. Try it, nigga. Fuck nigga, I stole that shit. Give me that. Stole that shit. Try it, nigga. Lazy. Here you go, that.
Are we live? Are we live? Okay. That was a bad day. That was a bad climbing day. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty ass. Pretty bad, man. I'm exhausted. I'm a little bit tired. You know, so. Whew. Filmed a lot of short form content. So, do these Molly maids here? Oh. Someone told me those are topless maids. I don't know if that's true. Anyways. Man, I'm exhausted. My hands are cooked. I mean, like, if you could see how cooked my hands are. They're cooked. I'm cooked. I'm fried. I'm deep fried. I'm hungry. Can't be eating too much. I'm probably gonna eat later. I think I'm still gonna go work out in the afternoon. Maybe one more time. Maybe I'm gonna just do some boxing at home. Probably record that too. Get some more content out. It's a lot of work, man. It's a full-time job. Gonna trade in a little bit. Market opens up in 30 minutes. What else? Gotta work on the brand. Whoa. Fucking Cybertruck got so close. What the fuck? But even on days like this, you can't slow down. You cannot not work. You gotta work every day. You gotta put the work in all the time. So even though I'm tired, even though whatever, I'm gonna go home, edit the video, trade, work on the brand. You know, it's nonstop grinding, and you cannot slow down. There's no time to waste. You know, I'm 19, 21, 22. I'm gonna be gonna be fucking rich, man. So if I want to get to that goal, I can't stop. There's literally there's no quitting, there's no rest days, there's no stopping, there's no slowing down. And I won't. Doesn't matter how tired I get. I will one day reserve it, and I will be able to relax, slow down just a little bit. I will never stop, but I will slow down a little bit, and I will enjoy the fruits of my labor. I will let the people around me that deserve it enjoy the fruits of my labor. Yeah, I mean, but I kind of hurt myself a little bit. That was kind of funny. I like slammed into the wall, into one of the climbs. That was fucking painful. So, not doing that again. Very painful. But yeah, I will see everyone tomorrow.